wanted to do a video for my parents, or my parents out there, that's raising kids and teenagers. And I say kids because kids are more mature now than what we were. But I want to ask the question, do y'all feel like it's harder to raise kids now? I feel like yes. I feel like it's hard to raise children. Out my video. It's hard to raise children regardless. Like with my son, I could truly say he's an excellent kid.
Mm-hmm.
He has his flaws, but...
What flaws? My floors are clean.
Out my video! He has his flaws, but he is a good child. You know, he does what I ask. He's a good student. He's on a step team. He goes to church. Like, he's just an all-around American. He's a good kid. Like, I really, and yes, I check his phone, and yes, I'm on top of him, and I make sure, I'm not one of those parents that's in denial of anything. I make sure, like, I'm very in tune with his life and what's going on, and stuff like that. And we've been to therapy, and I decided to do that because he stopped telling me everything. He still tells me things, but it's not 100%. It's like 90%, and I wanted to get back to 100%. And so during the summer, I decided to take that route because it was summer and stuff like that, and social worker he didn't have access to over the summer. But I just wanted to ask I feel like it's hard because, like, my son, he wants to grow his hair out, and it's so annoying to me because I feel like men should have haircuts, Now, you do have some men that look good with locks. They look really, really, really good with it. But for my son, let's stick to the haircuts. He fights me on it all the time because boys now, they grow their hair out. There's very few boys that actually go get haircuts. It's like almost non-existent now. And even with grown men, it's like you gotta hunt for them. Like when I see one, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, so it's like, it's very hard because it's like, and then if you have a daughter, that's even worse because they want to wear wigs all the damn time, and wigs are expensive. And someone I recently met, we was hanging out, chilling, whatever, and he was like, you want another boy or you want a girl? And I was like, I want another boy. He was like, why not a girl? I said, I feel like a girl is so much harder to raise because what do they have to look forward to? Plastic surgery and wigs. Like, I would probably be arguing with my daughter, like, no, you cannot get a wig. And it's like, no, unless if you get a part-time job and start buying your own wigs. And even then, like, at a certain age, I just feel like it's inappropriate. Like, why are you wearing a wig? Why you can't, as a girl, just grow your hair and take care of it? I don't even believe in weave, to be honest. Like, I would be that strict mom because I didn't want weave. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm happy my mom grew me, like, she raised me the way she did, because I was the type of girl, I always, like, got my nails done. I always had on a nice outfit. I didn't want weave. The first time I wore a wig, I was 21, and I didn't like it. And I didn't start wearing wigs again until the age of 23. 23 is when I actually started wearing wigs. And I loved it so much, I'm not gonna lie, that every time I went to the club or to dinner or anything like that, even to the movies, I would wear a wig because I just loved it in my early 20s. By the time I got to the age like 29, 28, I feel like that's when I kind of stopped. I still wear wigs, don't get me wrong, but I don't wear it as much as before. And makeup is time consuming. So nowadays, like when I went out for Labor Day, Saturday, I wore my own hair. I just got it done. As y'all can see, I had my shades on, wore my hair down, and I wore some lipstick, some Maybelline I bought some, but yeah, I don't really wear wigs like that anymore. I wear it every now and again. I wore it on my birthday and I wore it for Memorial Day, but I don't really wear it as much. And I have hair. Like, I take care of my hair. I do what I need to do for my hair. So I can only imagine how people have daughters. And let's say if you're that parent that's against it, it could really cause a wedge between you and your daughter, because it's like all their friends is wearing it. And it's like, if you the parent that say no, it's like you a bad parent. And then just like with cell phones, I was peer pressured into getting my son a cell phone when he was 9, because my father was on my case about it. He was like, he needs a phone, he needs a phone. I'm like, I didn't get a phone till I was 17. And the crazy part is, my son don't go nowhere for, like, he go with his father family and they go out. And then I used to take him out all the time. I don't really take him out as much because he's a teenager. He has his own social life. But, you know what I'm saying? He don't really need a phone. He just has one because I know if he didn't have one, people would be on my case about it. Like, I took his phone away for 9 months because I saw some things on there that I didn't like. So, I have a little bit more trust with him. But yeah, I just wanted to ask y'all, like, I feel like it's definitely harder to raise kids now. And if you have certain rules and principles, you're looked upon as like the odd one. Whether as when I was growing up and you had strict parents, everybody pretty much has strict parents. But now it's like you can't be but so strict, because it's like a phone is a need now. Or like these girls wearing wigs. It's like, if you don't let your daughter wear a wig, then that's bad parenting. Or like if your son, if you have a boy with the whole trans thing, if they want to wear a dress, it's like, oh, you're supposed to let them. What is going on? And this is why so many people don't want to have kids, because it's just, the world we live in is just so crazy. But what are y'all thoughts? Is this generation all going to hell? What's up?